Hey there, YouTube. This is Marshall, and we're going to make a peanut butter Meltaway cake. I've got to get ready for Thanksgiving. I didn't think I was going to have company this year, but we are having stepson in, and I am making a peanut butter Meltaway cake. So we're going to get started. I'll start here with my ingredients. I'll turn around here so you can see it. I have 3 cups I've got 3 cups of all-purpose flour. 1, 2, 3 in a bowl. Turn them in just a little bit more. Okay, I've got 2 cups of sugar. One, 2. Okay, I need a 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. Okay, there's 1/2 cup of cocoa powder. I need 2 teaspoons of baking powder. This will be the first time I've ever made this, so we are going to see what turns out, but I just love Meltaways anyway. We'll need a teaspoon of salt. Okay, and I need 2 teaspoons of vinegar. And I've already got these out. This is a little, just white vinegar. You could probably use any other kind. And I need 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I am going to wait and put that in my wet ingredients here. Hold on just a second. I'll put this over here in the mixer, in the wet ingredients. There's a 1/2 teaspoon. Oops, there. That'll do it. Okay. And I need 2 cups of water. So, I'm going to start mixing this in the mixer. I'll put it in the dry ingredients very slowly, and then we will work it out and put it in the stove. We need to bake it 350 degrees for about 40 minutes. Okay. Okay, I need my 1/2 cup of veggie oil going in here. Just use that. Measure. 2 eggs. Oh, I just had 2. Jeez, that was lucky. Get this out of here. There's some oil left in that cocoa. Don't want to leave nothing in there if I can. Okay, I've got my oil in there, and my eggs, my vinegar, and my vanilla. So that's in there, the wet ingredients. Let me put this on for just a little bit, just to incorporate those, then I'll start in with the dry ingredients. Just bear with me. Okay, now that's the wet ingredients. They're already done. Now I'm going to start adding in my dry ingredients. So, stir it up just a little bit here. I don't want to, well, I just poofed it all over the place. But that's baking and that's at home. Stir it around really good. So now, we'll start working this in. Scrape everything out of there because you want everything. Now, I'm going to turn this up on a little bit higher, and that way it will incorporate it just a little bit better. And we'll come back just as soon as I get this ready to go into a pan. Okay, my cake is mixed, mixer, and I'm going to scrape this down, make sure everything is incorporated into it, that there's no lumps, bumps, and anything more else than we need. Okay, I have a greased pan that's been floured, or you can use the spray, whichever you want. And I'm going to put this in, and I'm going to stir it just a little bit more. And we're going to bake it at 350 degrees for 40 minutes. Okay. There it is. Sorry I had to cover over the video, but I am right-handed and it was hard to use that. But here it is, and it's going to go into the preheated oven. So when this gets baked, I'll come back and we go to step 2. Okay, my cake is out of the oven and it's cooled. It has to cool for part 2, and that is your peanut butter topping. Okay, you add in a bowl. You've got 3/4 cup, or you've got 1 cup of peanut butter, and you can put a little bit more if you like it, or, you know, just the smooth kind or whatever kind you like. I got the smooth in here. Plus you add in 1 teaspoon of vegetable oil to make it spreadable. So it's all mixed up here, and I'm going to take it out. Let me show you. I'm spreading it on here. Now it's not going to be easy, I don't think, no matter how much you add to it. But we'll get it going here. Still more peanut butter in there. Oh, it wasn't for the oil, I don't think it would ever come out. Okay, we got just about everything out of there. Now I'm going to spread this out. And it's really, really thick. Now, when it's spread out all the way, you stick this into a refrigerator for 20 minutes. Spread it out. This, like I said, it's rough done it. You know, peanut butter's thick. You might have to add just a little bit more of oil to it. Just according, you might have wanted more peanut butter. So if you do, you kind of up it a little bit. Maybe go to a whole teaspoon of oil. Put that right there. That pretty much did it, and without it being runny or anything. That give it a good thick base right there. And it's made a big cake, so it will feed several people. Okay. I've got that spread out. Got a spoon to lick. Now this is going into the fridge for 20 minutes to cool. And then we'll bring it out and we'll do part 3, which is the chocolate topping that goes on top of this. So just as soon as this cools, we'll come back and we'll do that topping and we'll spread this out. And then we put it back into the refrigerator and let it cool until it's served, and we keep it in there. So, see you in a few. Okay, we have got 1 stick of butter. We have 1/2 cup of sour milk, and you get sour milk by taking milk and adding a teaspoonful of vinegar to it. And next we've got to add in 1/4 cup cocoa powder. Sort of keep stirring it. Got a teaspoon of vanilla. And you've got 1 pound of powdered sugar that you've got to work in on this. And that really makes the sweetness, the goodness, and all those calories that we really don't need. But hey, it's a dessert. Desserts are something special, and we're special. So I've got to bring this up, stir it up, and I'm going to bring it to a boil, slow boil, but I'm going to keep it on medium heat till I do it. I want all of that stirred in really, really good. But you put this on a medium heat. It's all stirred up like I told you. And you must let it boil for at least 1 minute. If not, it won't sit up, it won't thicken, and you'll have gooey cake. The reason I'm starting it now, even though I need to wait at least 10-15 minutes more on the cake part to cool, this has got to cool slightly before you put that on there, because I don't want to melt the peanut butter and it run down on the sides on my second layer of peanut butter. And this is supposed to be the topping for it. Okay, I'm going to turn it up slightly. And when it is, well, I'll just wait here. I think it's going to come up soon. All that powdered sugar off there. I guess I'm a little obsessive compulsive on the OCD on that, because I like everything cleaned off on that. I'm not a great housekeeper, but I have a thing about getting all the ingredients in there. If it says 3/4 cup, I don't want 3/4 minus 1 spoonful. I want it exact. So I'm just going to let this sort of hang out by itself for just a few minutes. When it starts boiling, we'll come back. Okay, our cake is cooled. The peanut butter is on it. Now, our new topping, the very last topping, the Meltaway part, is ready to go on. And it is good looking. It tastes good. I had it and I boiled it. For 1 minute, I let it come to a boil. And now I pour it over the top. And I will put it in the refrigerator and serve it tonight. Or should I say serve it Thanksgiving. But it needs to be kept in the refrigerator. This is one of those cakes you can do ahead. So there it is, peanut butter Meltaway. Thank you.